Hello, everyone. It's me, Cabbage McRomaine, here with the latest scoop on the vegetable patch. Today, we're diving into some hilarious antics by none other than Johnny Somali in the vibrant land of South Korea. Let's just say this guy has been quite the character. Buckle up and let's get into it. First up, we have the legendary convenience store incident. Picture this. Johnny strolls into a local convenience store like he owns the place. But guess what? Our friend was faced with a bounty of snack choices, and he completely froze. I mean, how do you even choose when you have seafood chips next to wasabi peas? It's a cabbage crisis. So there he is, trying to pick out some snacks while attempting to use funny phrases he heard somewhere. You could practically hear the crickets chirping when he mispronounced "안녕하세요." The store clerk's face was a mix of confusion and pure, unfiltered amusement. Like, is this guy serious? And just when things couldn't get sillier, Johnny decides to ask for recommendations, but ends up insisting that he's the snack master. I imagine the clerk thinking, buddy, I'm the snack master here. Finally, they had to call in a security guard who just shook his head while trying not to laugh. I mean, who knew shopping could be so entertaining? Now for something a little more serious, but bear with me because it's still a hoot. Johnny visits those poignant comfort women statues, which have a deep historical significance in South Korea. Instead of showing some respect, our boy made some wildly inappropriate comments. You could almost hear the collective gasp from the locals as Johnny, with his clueless charm, tried to lighten the mood while standing next to these important symbols. I mean, come on, Johnny! But wait, here's the kicker. He tried to turn it into a selfie moment, saying, "Is this the new dating scene?" The onlookers? They were just shaking their heads as if they were watching a cabbage roll down a hill, both hilarious and a little sad. To wrap up this segment, let's all remember that cultural respect goes a long way, folks. Just like being rooted in the ground, we need to be rooted in respect. And now, for perhaps the wildest of all, the fish in the bag incident. So Johnny decides to get some fresh fish, but instead of a cooler, he brings a plastic bag. I mean, really, who does that? At first, it seemed like a grand plan, just a stroll with his fantastic friend. But things went south quickly. As he walks around, he pulls out this fish like it's a magic trick, and bam, chaos erupts. People gasped, some even laughed. Can you blame them? A dude is walking around with a fish like it's a pet. In that moment, I could only imagine what the fish was thinking. Buddy, let me back in the water. You know, I really can't decide who was more confused, Johnny, the bystanders, or the fish. But it ended with a nice laughter-filled moment, and I guess that's what matters. So, what have we learned today from Johnny's questionable adventures in South Korea? Well, it's important to embrace other cultures with an open heart and a sprinkle of understanding. There's definitely a thin line between being quirky and being clueless. Johnny, here's a friendly tip from one veggie to another. Let's keep the antics to the salad, shall we? It's all good fun, but let's respect the roots of where we are. After all, culture isn't just garnish. It's the whole feast. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Cabbage News. If you enjoyed the show, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more veggie shenanigans, and share your favorite Johnny moment down below. Next week, we're diving into the world of Italian cuisine as the tomato takes on pizza. See you next time, cabbage lovers. Remember, stay fresh and leafy out there.